Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Alright, hello everybody and good evening. This is Andre from Jawan Fitness once again. So I hope that you had a wonderful weekend. You're staying on track with your fitness, fat loss, and muscle building goals, as well as your nutrition to make sure that you're getting the physique that you want. So in this video, I'm going to talk about something that is very personal that I had to deal with and why I actually almost gave up trying to get a six-pack in the first place. And trust me, it's not as easy as you think it is. I mean, yes, you have to be in a caloric deficit, meaning that you consume less calories than you burn, but it's just not so easy. It's simple because all I had to do is be 500 to 1,000 calories in a deficit, but it's actually harder, especially when you get down to lower body fat levels. So I would say for me, getting down to 15 to 10% body fat, that was freaking easy, man. Because all I had to do was, structure my nutrition to lose 1.5 to 2 pounds per week. But after you get below 10% body fat, it becomes harder because your body goes into starvation mode, which makes it more difficult to lose fat. So it doesn't matter if you keep dropping the calories lower and lower. There's going to be a certain point where you're going to plateau and you're going to wonder, okay, like, why am I losing fat? I keep dropping the calories from 1,800, 1,700. Then next thing you know, you're eating 1,200 freaking calories, which is something I had to deal with, and I wasn't losing any fat whatsoever. So if you're in a plateau, you have to find out how to get out of it. And I spent so much time spinning my wheels. I was doing low carb diets, low fat diets in the effort to get in shape. Like, I went to the extreme with it. So I completely flipped on my diet. I didn't eat any sweets, no candy, nothing, no ice cream, nothing like that. I was just eating healthy, chicken, broccoli, potatoes, sweet potatoes, all that stuff. And I was depriving myself, and that just made it so much more difficult for me to stick with it. And when you hit that plateau, you have to get out of it. So if you're in a current situation right now where you want to get six-pack abs and you hit that plateau at around 10% body fat and you're wondering what's going on, why is the scale not going down? Why am I not getting leaner and I'm actually losing muscle mass? Why do I feel so hungry all the time? Take a step back and be like, okay, maybe I do need to eat more calories. I know this can be scary for some of you because you're thinking, oh, if I eat more calories, am I going to actually, put on fat? And the reality is, if you've been dieting for a long period of time, about 4 to 5 months, when you actually do increase your calories, wonderful things happen. You're actually going to put on lean muscle mass while you're doing that without any fat whatsoever. So that's basically a diet break. That's how you get out of that rut of when you've been trying to diet for fat for such a period of time. And another thing on top of that was my energy levels, they were just completely down because, as I told you before, for that first month, I basically dropped my carbs to zero. So my workouts was just completely crap. I just felt tired all the time. I was irritable, and my testosterone levels went down, so I didn't have any desire to, talk to girls and make stuff happen. And you don't want that as you're a guy. You want to make sure that your testosterone levels are on point. And when you try to diet aggressively, that's what happens. And that can also interfere with, your mood, your well-being, your mindset, as well as your appetite. If your testosterone levels drop, and I was even doing low-fat diet, so that made it even worse. And what I'm saying is that it's just not that easy because you have to be really dialed in, especially when you get under 10% body fat, because the slightest thing that you do is going to knock you out of it. And I would recommend that if you're going to try to get absolutely chill around 7 to 9% body fat, trust me, don't do that all year round, man, because it's just not sustainable. You're not going to look your best or your biggest. I mean, you go into look photo shoot ready, and you're going to look a bit skinny in clothes, but when you take your shirt off, eyes go pop right on you. Will look freaking good. You will look freaking awesome. But there's no need to have that look year round because you want to spend a period where you're slightly higher around 10 to 12% body fat. You're going to actually be a lot bigger and more imposing in your clothes and bigger. And where I'm at right now, I'm at 10% body fat at the moment, and that's where I'm going. I'm not going to go above that. I could go to 12 because people would say, Andre, how about you go up to 11, 12% body fat? And I'm like, no, I actually want to keep my abs. So there is a way to keep your abs. You have to be very meticulous and stop taking the fat loss so extreme. And you don't want to also lose it real quick because for me, another mistake I made was I wasn't doing any ab exercises when I was losing fat for the first time. So the advice I got was when I was reading books and articles, it was saying all you had to do is to get six-pack abs. It doesn't matter if you're doing ab exercise or not. I mean, depending on your genetics, you can actually, your abs will look nice, but they get more defined if you're doing, hanging leg raises, hanging knee raises, you're doing planks, side planks, and all that stuff. So that's all I have for you. If you have any more questions about the experiences that I've dealt with, or if you had seen anything similar, just let me know in the comment section. We can have a discussion about that. And make sure that you show this show this video to your friends, family, anyone else that you know, because the more people that see my content, the more people can help get the shredded body that they want. And if you're truly interested and online coaching for me to help you build a body that you want and accomplish your nutrition and your exercise goals, then feel free to click that link in the bio to get access to a 10-minute application form on my Google Forms. And then I will see if you and I are actually a good fit to help. We have to see if you and I are a good fit so I can actually help you get that body. And that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you later.